am a Christian poet, and I'm very thankful for this platform. Tonight I wanted to do something sort of different, and hopefully I won't cry, but I wanted to honor the bravest woman I ever knew. It was my sister Patty, my nieces and nephews' mother, Sarah, Becky, and Rob. She passed away in 2000 at 40 years old of kidney cancer. And anybody that takes chemo and radiation, they are brave. A funny story about Patty. She wanted to go buy a wedding dress for her son's wedding, and she didn't have any hair. And she said, I'm not wearing my wig, and I'm not wearing my cap. It bothers my head. So if the little kids stare at me, I'm just gonna bug my eyes out at them. So sure enough, she did. We were going down the escalator, and the kids were coming up. They stared at her, and she bugged her eyes at them. She just didn't bother her. And she always believed that God would heal her. So I was sitting by her bed while she was sleeping the day before she passed away. And in her sleep, she said, "You're going to heal me up there." And it got quiet, and she said, "Oh." And so God did heal her, just in a very different way than she expected. Her husband was a fireman, so 4 months before she passed away, I spent a night with her. And even though she was sick, she came in my room, she closed the blinds for me, and she drew down the bed. And we sat on the bedside and we talked. And it came out of that conversation. She draws the blinds in her darkened room, knowing that daylight will be there very soon. Sitting on the bedside, she begins to weep. She knows that for her, there will be no more sleep. She wondered how this could have happened to her. The doctors concluded they weren't really sure. A woman barely 40 with kidney cancer, totally dumbfounded. They had no answer. She never blamed God or asked why me. She put her best foot forward, choosing to believe that God's thoughts and ways were much higher than hers. Sheltered in his arms, she was safe and secure. Just barely 40 when her life slipped away. A thought I'll carry with me each and every day. A wife, a mother, a daughter, a friend. My sister, my hero, my admiration I extend. I don't know, something about Tennessee. When I go out and drive, everybody honks at me. It's either I'm a really crappy driver or they all love Jesus. So I'm assuming it's the second. So house hunting in Franklin and anywhere in Tennessee right now is a challenge, and that's what I'm doing. And today I was so irritated. And I realized, Brenda, you're not supposed to show you in the world, you're supposed to show Jesus. And so this is my prayer. It's, take me, Lord, piece by piece, until the man that I am ceases to be. Take a little at a time with a steady pace, until I can no longer see myself in my own face. Beyond recognition without a trace, for it's now you that's taken my place. My former self I do not resemble. The reflection I see is now your temple. I moved out so that you could move in to take the place where I had once been. Bit by bit, piece by piece, take me, Lord. Take all of me. Thank you.